JWP, J-Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting. Recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. To hire me for music mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever it makes you click, appreciate it. Some more unboxing, specifically more things and stuff segment, because it's just different things. I was considering not doing a things and stuff segment for these particular items because most of them are just consumables or such a low price value or not electronics. Usually not electronics, as long as they're not like stupid damaged. There's just disposable, like I got some $10 sunglasses. And yeah, anyway, the reason that I want to do this unboxing is because I also have a lap desk. So this is the new lap desk I got for my MPC sample, and hopefully it's good. I might have to give it some dry cleaning because generally things when they come new, they're full of acrylic smell. It's a little low. And to keep with the tradition of my unboxing videos, today's unboxing tool is going to be a tiny little paper clip clamp type, and as backup I have a teaspoon. So the idea here is just to be a little ridiculous. I know it's probably not the best thing, but like my first couple unboxing videos were obscure with the unboxing tool, so I said, like I said, I'll just keep in the tradition of using something not for unboxing. I mean, eventually, maybe not specifically not for unboxing, but eventually I'd like to get some nicer things, better openers, or I don't know. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? The reason that I do these unboxings on camera recording is just to demonstrate the integrity of the merchandise as it's opened, because if it's damaged, I have proof that it came damaged. So yeah, on with the show, so to speak. So first up is the lighter box. I'm pretty sure this is just all the regular stuff. This could just be the lap desk itself. And honestly, you can kind of open a box with almost anything that has an edge. I come from years of retail and department stores and convenience stores. Not specific convenience stores, but department stores. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to work. I could probably get the middle done. The middle's not the problem, but the sides are a little more difficult. So that should be fine. Okay, so this is the lap desk. I was kind of hoping I'd start with the other stuff, because so there it is there. There's so much glare in my lighting. Trying to get a picture for the thumbnail. Good enough. Okay, so yeah, I'll just take it out of the package. I think it's black. I didn't know there was. Oh yeah, I guess there is different colors. And then it'll be a little bit more photogenic. This will probably stay out. I don't think I'll do like my practice sessions with this, so I could probably take another picture here. It's still really bright. I don't know if it's my levels or my like ring cam. I feel like I already got the picture. So the back here is it's compressed. This bit is compressed right for the cushion. So it comes with laptop stand, laptop case, 3 adjustable angles, full circumference zipper, laptop stopper, and wrist pad. And it also, yeah, so it says that the laptop case that kind of actually turned out kind of well. However, I believe like the laptop case is like super slim, so it'd probably work with my laptop itself. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to squeeze the MPC sample in here. I'm hoping I will. I'm not going to send back if I can't. I don't know. I could just carry cords. I am getting a specific MPC sample case that's on order. So, but this is mostly for practice here. And hopefully this works out. Is it really Velcro? I was hoping it wasn't Velcro. I don't know what the Velcro is for. Maybe the cushions? Yeah, because I like other ones had, we see it has these little ribs that you can adjust to different settings. So this would probably be the MPC sample like adjustment. It feels okay. It feels nice and sturdy. It feels like, yeah, it's got some nice housing. But yeah, some of them came with like this like sort of Velcro bit here, and then this part was Velcro. Does this snap off too? Why does that snap? What? Okay, I don't know why that snaps off. Maybe just for cleaning? Because that's something I really consider too when I get things, is like how difficult is it going to be to clean. And yeah, so that other one had like Velcro here and here, and then you would adjust your level with that Velcro. And the issue with that for me is like hammering on the MPC. See, this is a little bouncy, and it's actually holding its position. So even still, as it's bouncy, it seems fine. So down here, yeah, it's still really, it's holding its position. With the Velcro, I was worried that like the Velcro would slip. Velcro's pretty adhesive, but it does break down after a while. I don't see these ridges breaking down. They're quite tall. It actually looks like they're different heights. I don't know why they're different heights. And then got a little handle here. It's not really the best handle. My hand fits in there. This is the, looks like this is the laptop bit. Yeah, so it doesn't look like the zipper is very high. I'll pop open the pads now, but they are supposed to be set for a little while to decompress. Does it say that? There's like no instructions. Yeah, no, there's no instruction. I think it's like 24 hours. What does it say here? Oh, it's in a different language. I think it's just the same thing again, like everything that it's mentioning. I don't know what that is, though. Set apparel, French. Do not throw in the garbage. Recycle. Okay, so the pads do have to sit for a while. I'm going to crack them open. This is something I didn't consider. Sometimes I'll get things with that can only be opened with like a blade. Right? Because I don't think I can slice with a spoon. I mean, most times I can just crank it. Okay, so they do need to sit for like 24 hours. This is the padding here. So I'm not going to attach the main padding. So this would be the main strip for the elbow, right? It needs to sit. And then what I want to see is how high is the zipper. Okay, so there's like, oh, there's a little bit there, but there's like the body here is kind of impacting it. So I get like a tiny, tiny bit of space. I don't think the MPC sample is going to fit in here, especially not with my hard shell case. If I do plan on taking it out, I imagine like I'll be using the hard shell case all the time anyway. But yeah, there's not a lot going on here. Okay, so it's completely around. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it's completely around. And as well, it looks like the zipper's starting on the other side. Is that the right side? I don't get it. Because these points will contact, but this one has to be over top of that one. So is the zipper on the wrong side? No, the base is there. Is it upside down? It's not upside down. Okay, so I'll just like link it up and see what happens. Because maybe it like travels underneath itself. It's really tight. Of a fit here. Let me get it lined up. Lined up. So there's like loose bits in the way. I'm not sure what those are for. They look like little Velcro bits, but they don't have any Velcro on them. They're just little tags. Yeah, no, there's no Velcro there. I don't know. Maybe that's like to line it up kind of thing. That's where I'm supposed to line it up. I think that's what it is. I'm supposed to line those up. They're still off a little bit, so ever brutal. Can I have a lap desk? Okay, so that wasn't too hard. So yeah, it just looks like it travels underneath itself, kind of thing. Yeah, it's supposed to like travel underneath itself, so if I really wanted to, I could fight with it and get the zipper to ride underneath, which is interesting. But I'm not going to do that. So yeah, there's not a lot of space there. It seems like it's really inflatable. Maybe I should put a fan on this thing. It's kind of that material that's really like velvety, and when you rub it one way, it makes one like sort of reflection, and then you rub it the other way and it's like the other reflection. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It like turns dark, right? And then this way it's all light colored. Yeah, you can see that on camera. I get a better view of that. Yeah, anyway, so let's see if I can get the MPC sample in here. Like I said, I don't think I'll be carrying it like that. It's nice to have an extra case though, maybe like for odd downtime. Let's see. And it also has like this sleeve for documents, it says. It's always so surprising to see how small the MPC sample is. It's just tiny. Okay, so will it fit? So it'd be like something like that. Break my lap desk before I even get the chance to use it. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll be like, let's check my MPC sample. Doodly doodly. And even with like the new case coming, I think it might actually still fit. The new case does have a, they said they're going to integrate a shoulder strap. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing. And then like the question is, which way do I want to put the case kind of thing, right? Like this, do I put the screen down? Obviously I want the screen under like the big protective pad. Okay, so let's get a general idea of how it's going to be. For my chill sessions, because during like my other sessions, it's unlikely that I'll be using this. One thing I kind of don't like is that Velcro. Here we go. Okay. That's as low as she goes. And as far as like doing knobs and stuff, my hands are out of the way, which is nice. I mean, when it gets really high, all the way up, it actually still holds in place, but it's hard on the wrists. I don't know when I'd use it like that. Maybe for just like laying on my back. So this is setting 2. Getting them down. All the way down. Like this setting the most. I feel like there should be a middle setting, so I'm kind of like balking at it already. This is okay, I guess. There's also this butt here for like the adjustments, so that's kind of just enough to be happy with. I mean, yeah, definitely for chilling out. Of course, this isn't really like a chill setting. But the main question is, do I want to keep the sample in the case now? I kind of don't, just because I like the styrofoam bit where I like kind of slide it in and it's all perfect. So yeah, that's the lap desk. to let it breathe for a little while. Oop. And get the, it's trying to compete with me. Get the pads inflated, because they are, and definitely once the pads get inflated, I think it's going to be like way different. So even like the flat angle is enough, and then this will just be like for like when I'm super chill. And then I don't know when I'd ever use like this angle. It's more like a tablet angle, I think. Yeah. So I'll get these popped off and I'll stick them in front of a fan. I'm not sure where. I could just leave it on, I guess. And that can wait for a moment. So I'll just go toss this down. Do I need the FPC sample? Out. As far as like, I'm thinking too, like as far as, because I'm getting a desk too, so this would be probably more just chill time, like on a lounge, or I don't know, I wouldn't say in bed, because you're not supposed to be doing things in bed. Bed is supposed to be for sleep and romance, right? Because like when you get into the habit of doing things in certain places, psychologically your brain kind of wants to do those things in certain places. But yeah, maybe the guitar chair, because I'm getting a guitar chair too. I don't even think then, because again with the guitar chair it'll be on the stand. So yeah, pretty much just a chill pad for when I want to relax, I guess. I'm coming to think about it, I mean black's a good idea for color, like if it's what are the other colors? Gray, dark gray, but like sitting in the sun, this thing is gonna get hot. Anyway, I'd want to bring it in anyway. Wasn't there like a color thing? I thought it had like a color outline. Oh yeah, right here. So like the next best thing would have been pink. And no to pink. Light gray might have been okay, but again, like gray isn't the best thing. Will it fit this laptop? Yeah, it'll fit that laptop too. But it's not the desk I want to use, because this laptop requires a fan. But yeah, so that's done with that. I'm gonna go toss it down and move on to this next box. This next box is heavier. That's why I was wondering, like, I thought the lap desk would be heavier. I guess not. Right, done. Gotta fix the balls. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be cutting these. I probably will cut them, just so like there's not these regular moments. So yeah, moving on to the next bit here. This guy again. Doesn't even look like the tape is on very good. Some of these, a lot of times, like the tape is kind of open. I'm also expecting more today, and like I'll probably have to do it tomorrow. I was kind of hoping that it would come early and I could do it with this session, but yeah. Okay, so a lot of stuff in here. Why is it so heavy? Okay, so starting off, I got the saffron, which is one of the supplements I prefer to use. It says recommended use. Source of antioxidants. Provides antioxidants that fight, protect against oxidative damage caused by free radicals. So essentially, I've always thought saffron was supposed to be a mood enhancer. Anyway, so that looks fine. I don't think I have to really open it. I might as well. And then pop one, because I ran out. I actually think I have 3 left. Oh, this is definitely a different color than ginkgo biloba, because I ran out of saffron, and this is the same one. I ran out of saffron, and then I got more ginkgo biloba, and I wasn't sure if what was left was more saffron or more ginkgo biloba. So I like taste tested it, and it tasted a little different. But yeah, that is a completely different color. So now I know that what's in there is actually just my old ginkgo biloba. So that's done. Deal with that later. What is this? This is my sunglasses. So look at that in a moment. I just want to see what else is in here. Okay, so this is for my hangers. Hopefully these work. I'll try them out in a moment. So this must be my hangers. It's heavy for hangers, man. Yeah, well, it's 50 of them, right? So I'll crack these open just to make sure there's no damage. Let's do these sunglasses first. Okay, so the sunglasses are polarized transitionals. And I think they were like $10. And most things, like I didn't mention this before, most things you could probably find on my descriptions in my YouTube for like, they will be affiliate links. So, okay, so it's nice that I got like a little cloth with it and a little bag. But for the most part, I was really going up the wall with this. What was that? With the sun. I don't know why. Oh, the lens completely popped out. Good stuff. But I think they're supposed to be like that. That's just how they are. That's how they're made to be sort of modular. Yeah, they just pop right back in, which I like because yeah, if they ever pop out, they can pop them right back in. I don't have anything to do an infrared test or a UV test with them, but they are. What do you say? They're not very scratch resistant though. Looking, yeah, they already got some grain on them, kind of thing. But they are polarized, which is nice, which like helps to keep from certain situations where there's lots of glare. They aren't very quality. Of course, they're only $10. I just need something for the sun. They fit kind of alright, I guess. They're a little tight. How do I look? Yeah, no, they look good. And they're not like super dark. So when I go outside and it gets dark or it gets sunny, they'll transition into something darker, I imagine. And I can see the polarization, like my phone is kind of like glowing. And that's just an, how would you say, a effect of polarization, right? So I want to see on my camera here how good they look. Yeah, they're a nice fit. But like I said, they're really low quality. I am going to be getting some better ones eventually, but they're like $100. Some of these sunglasses go up to like $1,000, like the Oakleys and stuff. So like maybe down the road, but yeah, for now this will probably do. Are those scratches still there? No, the scratches are gone. It's nice to see. Are they though? There's a smudge where there was the scratches. This like cloth feels really brittle. And one of the issues I had, because I had Dickies before, and then I had I don't know, some Walmart brand, that like the smudges never go away. And another thing too about certain glasses is like fog. When you go outside and you're sweating, or like I found like during the winter, because I'm wearing like a neck warmer and toque, like the breath goes up into the glasses and then like right away. There's like no point in wearing sunglasses when you're wearing a neck warmer or a scarf, because just right away, like they fog right up. I read that you can put like dish soap or like shampoo on the glasses and it keeps them from fogging up. However, I was looking at these other sunglasses for about $80. They have like padding. They're for motorcycle riding, and they have padding all around, and it kind of seals the lenses away from like things like breath or outside humidity kind of thing, which is nice. So yeah, I do like these. These are nice. I'll probably wear them today if it's sunny. I don't even know if it's sunny. Is it sunny? Where's my phone? Oh. The phone, man, it's so multifaceted that sometimes, yeah, it isn't sunny. So much for that idea. But I will be carrying them with me. I don't know what to do with this cleaning cloth, because like when you have your glasses in here, and then like where do you put the cleaning cloth? Okay, so this thing is going to be annoying. But it's nice that it protects us. Most other glasses I had didn't have that. Like why not just use the clean cloth? I feel like the clean cloth is softer than this thing. Probably the same material. And so I'll just like stuff it in there for like when it gets really bad, I guess. So I can just kind of sit at the bottom of the bag, and then I'll dig it out if ever too much gunk. Until then, I'll just kind of use the bag itself. sunglasses. Of course, it just comes rolling back to me. Things around my ear. This is done. This little silky bag. They say polarized photochromatic, right? That's what it's called for driving. And there's different ones. Apparently, like the yellow tints will actually sort of increase the contrast. I mean, it's artificial, pseudo kind of thing, but the human eye kind of sees the darker parts better, whereas these are just, I thought they were going to be completely clear, to be honest. So I don't know if the photochromatic is actually going to work. I'm a little concerned. Well, they were $10, so they're a little dim. Maybe it'll sort of signal people that they are sunglasses, because if they were just like 100% clear like these, it would just look kind of out of place, I guess. But then when I go into darker place or more sunnier places, hopefully the photochromatic transition will happen. Okay, so on to the next bit. So these are the hanger things. These are specifically for pants. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So like 5 pants. I think I have actually like, I don't know, quite a bit more than that. So I'm just going to test these out. If these work out, they're really heavy. If these work out, then I'll order some more. And they're supposed to be for velvet ones, but like the only ones that I could find as far as hangers go are the ones like didn't have velvet, which isn't really much of a big deal for me. I'm just hoping that they're compatible, because these ones have these like little clips. I can open them. These ones have these little sort of resting bits. They're really heavy. Oh, there's 2. Okay, so I get what? There's like 2 in a set here. I get they're kind of crunchy. They have these little resting bits. I don't know how well we can see that on camera. Yeah, so like the hanger sits in here, and they have kind of like an additional clamp to sort of clamp around the hanger. So I have, what then, 10? So it's usually 2 for pants, right? And then I have, so it's still 10. 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Why 11? 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. Oh, because, yeah, there's 2. So 2, 4, 6, so 11 sets. It's nice. So let's see if they fit the hangers. The hangers might be too thick as far as the bodies, which I'm hoping are not, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just rip out the internal clamp if it's too big. Yeah, like look at this. Paper clip clamp. Okay, so a little bit of damage here before even opening. I don't know if you can get down the thing. There's like a dent in the box. It doesn't feel like it's affecting anything, but there is in fact a dent in the box. It's pretty clear there. Yeah. So if there's anything damaged in that area, I can send in video evidence here. Okay, so this isn't working. Let's go to this phone. And then let's use the back. No. There we go. Okay. Side. I don't even know if this is the right side. It doesn't say open on this side, so should be fine. I wonder if 50 hangers is a little much. Not really though, because I do have lots of clothes and I always hang everything. My last things and stuff video, I had like a closet hanger. And I can't remember why I was going to mention that. But I do have lots of stuff. Like I don't keep dressers for obvious reasons. Well, maybe not so obvious reasons, but for specific reasons. Okay, so here are the hangers. They are pretty nice. They're in their own individual bags, and there's quite a bit of them. They are swivel hangers, so I find sometimes when I'm like delinting or just when I want something to sit flat in a closet, like the hanger, it's like this, right? The hanger's like this, and your clothes are, and then you want to like turn to like look at it, and then the hanger doesn't accommodate that. So I got the ones with the little, what's it called? Are they too thick? They actually look a little thick, with the swivel bit, so that I can like turn clothes and look at them and like, how would you say, inspect them or delint them or just, spray them with cleaner or cologne or whatever. It's just more convenient to have a hanger that does that. Okay, so again, links will probably be in the description. They will be likely affiliate links. So here, This is the hanger here, and we have the swivel bit. One thing I was worried about with the swivel bit is that it's an actual threaded screw. And that if it keeps turning, it'll kind of unscrew itself. It doesn't look like it though. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. So it must be like a pin sort of setup. Okay, so we also have ribs here kind of thing. You can see that very well. This box out of the way. Oh yeah, maybe I should do some screenshots with my shades. Yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, there's like this grip bit. And then these guys are like super... I like these bits because normally they're supposed to be for like tank tops and stuff. I don't know if there's like a little too far apart. But a lot of times like shirts and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're too wide. Because shirts will often like kind of... The collars will kind of jump in here and it holds the collar open. And it keeps it from like lopsiding. And that drives me up the wall. I'll just try to find the shirt here. Alright, so this is like a standard hanger, and they don't usually have this. This has like a rib bit, but yeah, they don't have this part like this. This is generally for like tank tops or dresses or whatever, string tops kind of thing. Maybe even, I don't even think like a guy's tank top would work, but a lot of times I prefer these ones because the collar sits in there. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it does. So this is just a standard t-shirt here. Let's get it in. And yeah, they do. So it actually sits perfect. And that keeps the shirt from the collar like just being annoying and sliding around the hanger, because that's stupid annoying. I mean, it's a little wide. I imagine new shirts are going to have to be a little bit stress tested, because if it sits up here, it's pretty much in the same place. It's a little off, but it's fine. Another thing too, probably about this is that like I can change the hanger side. That's maybe going to be a bit of an annoyance. So yeah, hangers are good. Let's try the clamps. And we'll see if I made a mistake by ordering them. Okay, so the hanger here, clamp is there. Ooh, it looks a little thick. Looking thick. Nice, the perfect fit. Perfect fit. I don't know if that changes the integrity of the clamp. Let's see. Perfect fit. And they like nicely, just snugly fit there. And this is for pants, right? I'm not going to dig out pants. I'll just clamp this t-shirt, I guess. And pants can get quite heavy, so hopefully it can stand up to big jeans or like my, what are they called, workwear trousers. Okay, whereas dress pants are more of a polyester, silk. I wouldn't say silk. I don't know if guys wear silk trousers. It just sounds strange saying it. Okay, so not very strong. Oh, they're hanging in there. Yeah, they're hanging in there. By pulling the shirt, I got lots of resistance. So that's good. They should be able to hold pants in place. And I think that's it for the unboxing. I can actually go do something else now. Not a lot of time left. I gotta do lots of editing, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into an NPC sample session. I'll just deal with that later. There's no point in crinkling on stream for 20 minutes. Okay, so everything done. I'm expecting more stuff today, so have to unbox them tomorrow. Perhaps I should check the integrity of all of the clamps. I mean, and look at all the hangers, right? That's the whole point of this, not just to play with things or explore things. I wouldn't say play. So the integrity of the clamps, good. They're like a little stuck together. I think they're like coming hot off the press kind of thing. I wonder what's holding them in place, if that's just like a piece of metal or if there's actually a spring suspension. It feels like two pieces. This middle piece is metal, and then the clamp around it is kind of glued to that metal bit. I imagine they'd probably save cost by having two pieces, one hard plastic, one metal. Right? Okay, so the metal bit's probably gonna die after a little while, which is fine. Put these in each other here. Okay. And everything is good so far. Second last. Yeah, good. All of them are good. So I don't need to complain. A lot of horror stories on Amazon. But I mean, it is sort of the whole world, right? Let's put them out. Like I said, I'll just... Well, I might as well put them back in properly, but I'll fight with the bag later. My wonderful content, right? Today on JWP stream, featuring on JWP tube, we put the hanger clips back in the bag. Spin around. And like, really, how much does it help as far as like pants wrinkles? Because you get the crease across the knee, and because you fold it over the hanger like that, it's really going to eliminate that crease across the knee, which isn't that big of a deal. However, what it will do is it'll open up more space in the closet, right? That's generally the main reason for getting it. Okay, so these hangers are fine, and they look fine all individually. Slide this back in here. I gotta remember how they... What's it on here? I don't remember how they did it. 50, it does seem like a little much now. But I do have like 25 garments at least. And like 4 jackets, I think. And the one is kind of like ready for the garbage. But yeah, 4 jackets, 25 garments at least. I don't know, 5 t-shirts plus 3, 7, and then I got 5 standard jeans, so 15-ish, plus like 3 trash jeans that I save for having to do sort of dirty work, and then so 17 plus a, did I say t-shirts, or yeah, I don't know, at least 25. So I'll have extra hangers. Okay, so going through the rest of them here, this bag is a little loose, but the hangers look intact. Continuing along, it looks like the bags are different sizes. So everything looks intact there. And then finally the last batch. Again, everything looks intact. There's a hole in the bag here, but it's fine. It's not affecting the integrity of the hangers themselves. Okay, so these can all go back in now. And then how do upside down like this? Yeah, like this. And this one. Okay. Perhaps I can fit the clamps right in there. Yeah, no, it'll fit. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow, more stuff. I'm not even sure what is coming. I'd much rather be focused on getting into finishing up editing so I can do some more production, because I gotta put a fan on those. Anyway, gotta put a fan on my Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. To hire me for music mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click or appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.